Hey guys, DashingSceptile here, and in this video, we're going to be doing our MBC, the Master Battle Circuit, Week 1 against Gran and The Eelektrossities. And if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, comment below, and subscribe for more Pokemon Draft League content. As you see, our team is on the left, and my opponent's team is on the right. And I'm going to go through them and some of the things I'm afraid of. So, as you guys see on the left, our team, the Sigilyphs, consists of Iron Valiant, Jirachi, Milotic, Noivern, Mamoswine, Glimmora, Zarude, Delphox, Noctowl, Grotle, Wigglytuff, and Rotom, with our Terra captains being Delphox that can Terra into Fire, Grass, and Fairy, Noctowl that can Terra into Flying, Fairy, and Steel, and Grotle that can Terra into Grass, Fire, and Ice. And my opponent's team consists of Tornadus Therian, Great Tusk, Hisuian Samurott, Screamtail, Kingambit, Skeledirge, Eelektross, Ursaring, Shaman, Muck, and Sudowoodo. And my opponent's Terra Caps are Eelektross that can Terrasilize into Electric, Fairy, and Steel, and Ursaring that can Terrasilize into Normal, Fighting, and Ghost. The 6 mons I expect my opponent to bring are Tornadus Therian, Great Tusk, Hisuian Samurott, Kingambit, Skeledirge, Eelektross, and possibly a Shaman. Because Tornadus Therian outspeeds Valiant, right? Outspeeds Valiant, can always revenge it, which is not great. Great Tusk can always spin on my team and do powerful damage and can break through my Rotom and Noivern. But Great Tusk might have a tough match this game because it has a slot knockoff for Rotom, has a slot Ice Spinner for Noivern, and then stuck with Dual Stab, Cameron Rabbit Spin. So it might not come, but I still feel it should come this game. Hisuian Samurott. My entire team is pretty weak to hazards. My removal is Noivern and Glimmora, which none of those want to remove because if we defog with Noivern, it will activate Kingambit's Defiant ability, and my Glimmora cannot spin on the Kingambit with Mortal. Cannot spin on the Kingambit with Mortal Spin because it is a Steel type. Skeledirge, I am really afraid of because I can't use any I cannot use any setup shenanigans with Valiant Calm Mind, Jirachi Calm Mind, Zarude Swords Dance, Glimmora, Wings Policy shenanigans, Delphox Plot Calm Mind, Noctowl Calm Mind or Plot, Growl Shell Smash. Like, it shuts down a lot, like Rome Nasty Plot. Skeledirge shuts down most of my team, which is not great. Like, when I was looking at this matchup, I'm like, why does my team auto lose to Skeledirge? So I 1000% expect Skeledirge to come to this game. And my opponent might bring Shaman for the Milotic, but I know a Terra Steel Eelektross is just coming because I have a Mamoswine, and Terra Steel with Levitate makes Mamoswine walled pretty much, which is not great. But yeah, let's get into our team builder, starting with our first mod, the team captain of our team, Iron Valiant, with the Quark Drive ability, Life Orb item, 12 attack, max special attack, 244 speed, Rash Nature, Shadow Ball, Moon Blast, Aura Sphere, Poison Jab. I basically said this game, I am ignoring Screamtail speed tier. I'm just creeping the max speed Shaman. Because I don't think Screamtail runs any speed this game. It just runs like bulk and defense. So, like, it just runs max HP, max BDF for the Valiant, or max HP, max FizzDef for the Zarude. Like one or the other runs here. So Shadow Ball can 2 KO the Screamtail and the Skeledirge with my investment because Modest or Rash Shadow Ball from my Valiant does 49% minimum to a max HP, max BDF Skeledirge, and does a similar amount to Screamtail. Aura Sphere is for stuff like the King Gambit, Hisuian Samurott, and Terrasteel Eelektross. Moonblast is good against Grey Tusk, like Shaman, and like Screamtail potentially as well. Poison Jab's here mainly just for the Screamtail, but and also like if I can like get off just chip my opponent's entire team, this thing can just come in, claim my life, eventually. Yeah, this thing's a really good Revenger. But yeah, that is our Iron Valiant, Galivore for our team. And our next mon we are bringing is our Zarude. Sandstorm our Zarude. With the Leaf Guard ability, Leftovers item, 136 HP, max attack, 8 defense, 112 speed with the Jolly Nature, knockoff, U-turn, power whip, close combat. So the Zarude. I did not creep the Shaman because what's Shaman going to do to me? Earth Power, Seed Flare, I resist both. Dazzling Gleam and Air Slash are the only things it could do to me, which I take very comfortably. Max Attack, this is my main like Hisuian Samurott answer. I just do not take a X-Scissor, obviously, because I am times 4 weak and sharpness boosted. I'm obviously gone to an X-Scissor, but if it's Sacred Sword, I live, which is huge. Knockoff is really good against my opponent's team. Tornadus, knockoff boots is amazing. Like knocking off an item on my opponent's entire team is amazing. AV from Eelektross, Evilate from Ursaring, Leftovers from Shaman, Black Touch from Muck, Leftovers from Sudowoodo, Lefties from King Gambit, Boots from Dirge, Boots or Lefties or Helmet from Screamtail, and like Scarf from Hisuian Samurott. That's gonna be huge knockoff, and like Leftovers from Tusk. Knocking off any item on my opponent's team is huge. U-turn, really good for pivoting out, unlike the Samurott or like the Screamtail or like the Eelektross. Power Whip is really good for the Hisuian Samurott. Like if I bring it in on like an offensive Ceaseless Edge, I can Power Whip and do massive damage to it. Knockoff is a really good offensive tool into the Skeledirge. And like close combat for Terrasteel Eelektross, and if I can knock off a King Gambit shot Appleberry, we can close combat and then it's gone. So yeah, I'm really excited for the Zarude set this week, and I hope it can do a lot of work for us this week. Now our next one that we are bringing is our Milotic Sakura with the Marvel Scale ability, Flame Orb item, max HP, max defense, force but relax nature, flip turn, Scald, recover haze. So, this is our main Grey Tusk, King Gambit, Samurai Hisui, and Torn-T check, and Skeletor check. This thing just walls along my opponent's entire team. Like, if I can get off a Scald on Grey Tusk, that's good ship. I take a Headlong Rush, I take a Close Combat, we're fine. And then I can just Scald in return, I can then recover on, like, the Tornadus Therian, and I have haste for the Tornadus in case it is a Agility NASA plot set, which is I do not want to fight that. I'm expecting a Taunt, Hurricane, knockoff U-turn set, but yeah, we are this Milotic. If I can get like a slow momentum against most of my opponent's entire team, and bring in threats like Valiant and Zarude, that can be amazing, and some other monsters that you will see later. We need to make sure we can get in our Flame Orb. We need to make sure we can activate our Flame Orb, because my opponent has 5 knockoff users in the Muck, the Eelektross, the Tornadus Therian, the Great Tusk, and the Samurai Hisui. So we need to hopefully get in and activate our Flame Orb, because without our Flame Orb, we are really weak to those physical hits, which is not great. Yeah, that's Milotic for you. Milotic's just here just to sit on my opponent's entire team. Milotic is here to just sit on my opponent's entire team. And I could see Shaman coming in as we flip one out into, like, Valiant or something. But yeah, that's gonna be my loading for you guys. Now our next mon is a mon that I haven't used in a while. Mammoth wine. We are thick fat, choice band with max attack, 20 speed def, 236 speed, adamant nature, earthquake, ice shard, icicle crash, knockoff. That we are 20 speed def because we take not that much from a Scottish torch song due to thick fat, and we can also switch into Tornado's Theory and a tiny bit better with that speed def. I think I like Live a Focus Blast from full. I believe was my investment with Earthquake. Earthquake hits my opponent's team for good damage. Ice Shot hits Tornado's Theory and Shaman for good damage. Crash if I can outspeed like Grey Tusk, if it's like a defensive Grey Tusk, I can just beat a 1v1 potentially. Then knock off any item, but the main reason we are knockoff here is because I did calcs. Knockoff does about 50% to a Terra Steel Eelektross, and that is the strongest thing we have against that Eelektross. So we need to run Choice Band Knockoff and just spam Knockoff on the Eelektross to hopefully defeat it. And if it's Coil, that's really annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much Mamoswine this game. I'm hoping to run some cooler setups in the future, like rocks or like freeze dry if we find a water ground type. But yeah, I'm really excited to use Mamoswine this entire season, and I hope we can have it do well for us. Our next mon that we are bringing is a mon I have not used in Wi-Fi yet, and that is Glamora. We are Azalea the Glamora. Our ability is Toxic Debris. We are holding the air balloon with 100 HP, max special attack, 156 speed, with the modest nature, power gem, rock polish, sludge wave, and energy ball. Yes, I know this bring is very weird because we get Wobbucky Gambit and the Terra Steel Eelektross. I want to have this thing as like a Tornado's Theory and pivot potentially because like, and I like T-Spikes this game as well. So if we can get layer T-Spikes and my opponent cannot beat them, that can be very nice for our team. Like, I maybe should have brought a better set, like a Corrosion Toxic to beat the Eelektross and the King Gambit, but this is what we're going with. And yeah, I should have maybe made a better set, but we're gonna see how it does this week. I'm Air Balloon. I can always switch into Skeletors once, even if it clicks Earth Power. I can just switch in. If it clicks Earth Power, I have my balloon intact, so we're fine. And then I can just rock Polish in its face and go from there. But yeah, that's basically Glamora's job. We outspeed. I believe our investment is we outspeed a +1 Tusk or a +1 Shaman after a Polish, like a Scarf Shaman or a Polish. But yeah, that's our Glamora for this week. Now our last mon for the entire roster. So as you guys know, we are bringing Valiant, Milotic, Mamoswine, Zarude, and Glamora. And our last one that we are bringing is Rotom, Voltreggeist, with the Levitate ability, Choice Scarf, 32 HP, max special attack, 224 speed, with a timid nature, Volt Switch, Shadow Ball, Trick, Thunderbolt. So EVs wise, we have enough speed for the Grey Tusk, max special attack, and then the rest in HP. So this is our main Tornado's Theory Revenger with like Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. Tornado's Theory will take a lot of damage. Trick, we can give something like Choice Scarf, which can be really nice if we can trick like the Eelektross or the Screamtail or the Ursaring. That can be really nice for our team. And Shadow Ball is just really spammable because my opponent's only Ghost resists are Samurott, which doesn't take a Volt Switch, King Gambit, which once again does not take a Volt Switch, and Ursaring, that does not want to take a Volt Switch because if I can go into my Iron Valiant and that thing, we're fine. But yeah, it's really interesting that I'm not bringing Jirachi this game. I just felt Jirachi lost to Skeletors and like King Gambit, because like I have to run Cobra every time with this Jirachi, so I cannot be Akka for Torch Song or Kasib for the Shadow Ball. Noivern, I had it under the Teambuilder for a while, but I just didn't like it because I was a Super Fang Taunt set, But I realized later, Super Fang does not affect Skeletors because, once again, Skeletors is a ghost type. So, I need to figure out another way how to beat Skeletors. Delphox. I had ideas of a Fire Spin Delphox set, but once again, I realized, wait, Skeletors is a ghost type. I can't run Fire Spin. So, I was having troubles against Skeletors. That's why we were bringing 0 of our Terra Captains, which I have never done before in Gen 9 draft. I have never not brought Terra Captain. This is the first for everything. And I am not bringing my Terra Captains because they all just lost to Skeletors. Like, look at it. Delphox, Terra Fire. I guess Terra Fire overheat choice specs, but then they get revenge by Tornadus. Terra Grass. Doesn't really do much here. Terra Fairy, I guess, could do something against like the King Gambit Cowtile, but Skeletors walls it. Knocked out. I almost brought a Metronome knocked out, like not like the move, but the item Metronome, and just would have been like a nasty Plow Roost Moonblast Terra Fairy set, and just went through town. Just went in town on that with or like Terra Steel also uses Skeletors because Torch Song, and then Grotto can't trust much on anything because Skeletors unaware. Just counteracts me. But besides I expect is like Tornadus there, and I expect a taunt U-turn knock set to beat Wigglytuff, to beat down Wigglytuff and like Jirachi, like Milotic potentially. I expect a Scarfasu and Samurott as like a good revenger, I guess, against like the Delphox and the Jirachi and the Iron Valiant potentially if he sees I am not booster. I expect a Skeletors with the just because Skeletors destroys my entire team in general, so I just expect it. I expect King Gambit because it can just beat Jirachi. And it can just beat a lot of other mons if it's like SD Spadef Covert Cloak. That can be pretty scary against my Milotic. And then Terra Steel Electros I expect as well with like Volt Switch, I guess. Like Terra Blast Steel. But I think but like with like Terra Blast Steel. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this team builder. Now see you guys in the battle. And we are here with our MBC game, week 1 against Gran, and I'll have their team name in the team builder, but as we see, they brought the Shaman, the Torn T, the Skeletors, the Samurai Hisui, the Eelektrossities, and the Screamtail. No Great Tusk is honestly insane, if I'm looking at this. Shaman, I knew Dirt was coming already, because it just destroys my team. Tornadus, Samu, Eel, which is Terra Electric, Fighting, and Steel, and Screamtail. Okay, we're gonna lead Rotom. Okay, we're gonna lead Rotom, probably click Volt. Turn 1. If you lead Tornadus, we click Volt and go into our Glimmora, either way. And if you lead Hisu and Samurai, we go into Zarude. I don't think you exit turn 1, that would be weird. Okay, let's see. They lead the Eel. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. Eelektross leads off, which isn't great. But I do have Trick on this if I want to trick this thing a Scarf. Which could be good later in the game. But I think I could trick this off the bat, because if I trick this, it can't ever, but then it gives them a really good pivot. I think I'm gonna just click Volt Switch on this thing. Okay, that's good. Just click Volt Switch. Does not seem like a Sword Fest or a crit. That might be AV then. That might be AV then. Yeah, that looks like AV if I crit, yeah. Okay. I think now I can go into my Glimmora. And my balloon will be knocked. If he clicks knockoff. she does. And like some of my toxic spikes, which is good to know for me. Which is really good for me. I'm gonna now just click Power Gem. And if actually I'm gonna click Sludge. No, Power Gem gives you Terra Steel. Because I expect Terra Steel on this thing. Like for sure, expect Terra Steel on this. Yeah, there's Terra Steel. I'm probably just calling it Terra Steel. Correct. It should be Terra Steel. Yep, Terra Steel. That's what I figured. Because it just did very well to me because Mammo was it just hard walls Mammo. I'm just going for this because it's gonna do 0. That's fine. There's my Flash Cannon. Now I got Flash Cannon. That's just gonna be Terra Blast. So the limited Glimmer will be going down, which is fine with me. I feel. Okay, so now I could go Zarud just for close combat, which I think I am fond of. I think I'm gonna go for a knockoff because I can go hard Tornadoes or Scream Tail. Sounds fine with me if you do. Let's see. You swap and you go into Torn or Scream Tail. Torn T, that's amazing. So knocked a Boots. And that did about 60. Yeah, that's no bulk. Okay, or like very small bulk, very little bulk. Could go Mammo here, and I think that is my play. It's going Mammo Swine here because my main Torn pivot is dead, which was the Glamora. Do not want to lose my my Scar from Rotom. So yeah, Mammo's my main pivot. Okay, on the U-turn, that's fine with me. And on crits too, that's fine. That makes up for the crit on the eel. But okay, I knocked the Boots, which is honestly amazing. Now, question is, I think you go Eelektross, meaning I can just go for a knockoff. Because you are Terra Steel. Oh, you go Shaman. Shaman does not want to take an Ice Shard from this thing. At all. I'm just gonna go for it. Gonna go for an Ice Shard. Okay, you are Yaki, that's good to know. Okay, that is good to know. Okay, and you do connect, that's fine. Okay. Now you're at 50 now. You're at 50 at this point. I'm gonna see Valiant's to play here. I think you are gonna sack this, I feel. You could sack this, honestly. You have so many checks to this thing. I don't know if I should even click Moonblast. Click Moonblast, though. Okay, you probably go Skeletor's. Yep, there's Scrimtail. One thing I was afraid of. Oh, crit. Ooh, that's huge. That's honestly huge. Okay. That's huge. Okay, now we can go for Shadow Ball for free. Yeah, that crit is huge. Now we can just go for Shadow Ball for free. In my opponent's team, which is honestly amazing for me. So, Screamers are... okay, they're going to withdraw, but it's at 50%. And they go Mark. Who's that? Skeletor's? Okay, Skeletor's. Something's like 50. Or something, let me see. Okay, I think it's 50. 50%. Okay, now we're just going to click Shadow Ball again. See where it takes us. Valiant's breaking on the team, which I really like. I really like that Valiant's breaking on the team. So, because that's a 50, that's a 50. Torn's at about, I think, 60 due to Regenerator. Samurai isn't coming in yet. Eel's very lucky. Is he gone? Is he gone? I was so scared of that mon. I was so scared of that mon, bros. I was so scared of that mon. That mon was literally giving me nightmares. That's why I didn't bring Jirachi or like any like Calm Mind Valiant variant because of that Skeledirge. 20 comes in. Okay, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Just gotta swap into probably Rotom. And if you go for U-turn, that's fine. Or you're probably going for flying move. So I'm going into my Rotom. And if you knock, that's fine. I don't really have any out. I do not expect to win this game because this match was really bad. But with Skeledirge being gone, there's a chance. There's a really big chance. Okay, you click knockoff. Yeah, that I had a feel that was gonna happen. Okay. Okay, I should just go for Volt here. You go for another one just to knock me out. Yeah, and it does. Okay. So what do I still have for this thing? I have okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go Zarude here. You think I could still be Scarf? I could go like Rock Slide. I'm just gonna click Knockoff. Maybe something for U-turn. I just need to activate Milo's I just need to activate Milo. Activate the Flame Orb. Like very soon. I think I'll Milo here. I think I'll Milo here on the Bleak one. Please go for Bleak one again. That would be amazing. Okay, or that's fine too. That's fine too. That's fine for me as well. That's also fine for me. True Piece. Okay, there goes Shaman. I think now I could go into my Zarude. I can go Zarude here. I just want to activate that Flame Orb if anything. Okay, yeah. We can go Zarude here. Potentially do wonders. Let's see. Go for Seed Flare. I do live. Okay, cool. I do live. If I'm trying to... Okay, I'm gonna go for a U-turn here, I believe. Okay. Tornadoes? Yeah, there's tornadoes. Okay. I think now I go modern click Scald. I think Scald is really good for me at this point. I want, okay, that's fine. Still got momentum. We still got momentum. I meant to click Scald. We still got momentum. We still get momentum. That's good to know. I wanted to go into the one click Scald. Okay, Scream comes back in. Okay, that's fine with me. Now I can go Valiant and click Poison Jab on this thing if that will kill. But I'm just probably just gonna go for Shadow Ball because it's safer. Shadow Ball. Okay, this is 2 for Valiant. This is 2 for Valiant. Cool. Scream Tail is gone. I just need to force kills with Valiant at this point. I need to force kills with Valiant at this point. This is how I win the game. I need force kills with Valiant. This is how I win the game, boys. Or get back in the game. I have to force kills with Valiant. So Shaman's about 10% with the it's basically a stack at this point. Eel is still pretty scary for my team. Samurott can be scary. It hasn't come out yet, and it could be a Scarfer. Okay, there's a Torrentee. I don't think the Samurott is Scarf because he's not bringing it in, so I'm gonna go hard Milo on this thing. I'm gonna go hard Milo on the Tornadoes. Like, if we can keep Milo healthy, we should be fine. If I can keep my Lodic healthy for the, and like, if Valiant could, if I can keep Milo healthy, we have a shot. Because if I'm looking at this, Tornadoes is pretty, like, it's just going to be an unlimited generator, which is, it's going to probably win the game, if I'm being honest, like Tornadoes, because it just had a really good matchup with me. His team was just scary. Great Tusk 20 Samurai Sui. So, what do you want me to do? Honestly, what do you want me to do, honestly? Okay, my Lord comes in, okay. Now you go for U-turn or you go for Bleak Wind? You should go for Bleak Wind. Or Accenture, that's also, okay. That's not great because now I know you have a way to always hit Valiant. So you can also just not go for Bleak Wind. So I think now, okay, I know the full moveset. Knock off, Bleak Wind, Extra Sensory, U-turn. So I can go for Recover here. Let me write that down. U-turn, Extra Sensory, Bleak Wind, and Knock. Okay. Good to know. I know all 4 tornadoes moves. That's good to know. If you go Eel, that's fine with me, I believe. I still outspeed you, and I can go for a flip turn. Let's do like insane speed in this thing. I should start speeding and go for a flip turn. So I'm gonna go for a flip turn, and I'm going to go into my Zarude at this point. Sacking off Zarude. Okay, you do not kill me. That's fine. I can save Zarude for later. I can save Zarude. That is fine. Torn comes back and okay. That full HP by this point. Yeah. Wish I'd rock so, but it's okay. I think now I can go into my low deck. You're probably just gonna go for a U-turn. If I'd have to guess. My Lodic's my main strategy at this point. This is why I love my Lodic, boys. I love my Lodic so much in Draft League. This is why it just never dies. Okay, so you probably go into the Eel if I'd have to guess. Yeah, there's the Eel again. Let me just see. Tornado Starion. Iron Valiant. Extra Sensory does kill me, definitely. So even if, yeah, this game is pretty much over, but I'm gonna go for Recover here. Okay, I'm gonna go for Recover here, catching the potential to go for Volt Switch. That's fine too. Let's see. I think I go for another Recover. I can let you Volt. Because if you Volt into Tornadoes, that's not great. I can't let you Volt. I think you're gonna go for another. I think you're gonna go for another Discharge. So I'm hoping I can sack Zarude. And you do not go for Volt Switch. For Volt Switch, that would be really, really interesting if you do. After you do it 2 times in a row. Did you go for Discharge? Okay, cool. That's fine with me. Because now I can go Valiant with Aura Sphere. I believe. Now I can go Valiant. I can click Aura Sphere on this Eelektross. What kill from this range? Aura Sphere. Did you go to Torn here? Because I almost blasted. Okay, you sack Shaman. Okay. Shaman is gone. And 3 kills for Valiant so far, which is amazing. My Obi is starting to glitch out, but that's fine. 3 kills for Iron Valiant. Galivore is doing amazing. Like, if I can, if I can keep up the momentum versus Tornadoes, I can win. I'm gonna go Milo here and recover up. I think I'm gonna go for recover. I'm gonna recover. I need to get him HP back so I can beat the Eelektross. This should make me. Okay, it doesn't go on 11-7. Okay, recover up. How much do we get back? Okay, but it's okay. Now I think I can go for a flip turn. Can go Eel? Can go Eel here? Okay. That's fine with me. So you know that you need Eel alive. Could go Samurai here as well. Yeah, okay, there's the Eel. I think my play here is to always go for Aura Sphere. And I do not care. I need to go for Aura Sphere. It does a lot of Eel, a lot of Samurott, and yeah, just go for Aura Sphere. If you go Tornadoes, I can't do anything about that. Is he gone? Cool, Eel's gone. That's 4 kills for Valiant. 4 kills for Iron Valiant. This is amazing. This is amazing, guys. 4 kills for Iron Valiant. This is amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I've been using Iron Valiant this well. Okay, so this might be the game. Yeah, Milo's way too weak. Milo is way too weak. Milo is way too weak. I'm just gonna try and see if I can recover up. I think Milo is way too weak. It's weakened way too much. So I think if I can't even recover, I don't think. Because if we go for Bleakwind to kill me, so I don't think I can. Or that he might just go for another sensory and probably flinch. But yeah, this is gonna be a good game to my opponent. It's gonna be an 0-2. It's honestly fine. I thought I picked this endgame. Ooh, we live on 7. That's amazing. We live on 7. I'm taking this game too. I'm taking this game. I'm playing my outs. Going for a cover. Going for flip turn. Cover. Didn't go for Scald here. But I think the game's wrapped up, honestly. Like, there was nothing to really do. Well, Milo ate that. Better than usual, jeez. But yeah, that's gonna be GG to my opponent. Gran and something Eelektross is their team name. But yeah, that's gonna be GG. We are unfortunately going to lose 0-2. But Valiant picked on 4 kills. It's crazy. I haven't used this money yet in Wi-Fi. It already has 4 kills. It's insane. But that's gonna be GG to my opponent. I'm gonna click a Moonblast in case you click Bleak when I miss. Since you always replay. So yeah, that's gonna be GG to my opponent, Gran, and that's gonna be it for this video. Iron Valiant privilege worth in getting 4 kills. That's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out to my Subtile squad, and to everyone else that's watching. Thank you.